Where if you're just joining us, former Virginia Tech football player Isimemina Tute has been found not guilty on all charges. WFXR's Kelsey Jean-Baptiste has been following this trial from day one. She walks us through the feel of that courtroom as the verdict came down.
There was an uproar in the courtroom from Isimemina Tute's family, friends, and attorneys when the not guilty verdict was read aloud. Tute himself started screaming and crying for joy. The jury took 3.5 hours to come back with their not guilty verdict, allowing Tute to be a free man. Prior to the verdict, the defense called their final witness Friday, another one of Tute's friends. Following their testimony, the defense rested, and both sides began closing arguments. The prosecution telling jurors that Tute should be convicted of second-degree murder because he acted with, quote, malice in the killing of Jerry Paul Smith. Going on to say that if the jury feels that Tute acted in a heat of passion, then they should find him guilty of voluntary manslaughter. The defense arguing Tute acted in self-defense because he feared for his life, saying that Smith used Tute for his own sexual gratification.
This is one of the proudest moments I've ever had as a lawyer, being allowed to represent somebody like Isi Tute. He is, when I said in my closing statement that he is, I have 3 girls, I do not have a son, but if I had a son, I would want someone like him.
Ultimately, the defense would find Tute not guilty of all charges. His attorney, Jimmy Turk, saying winning this case means everything to him.
Jerry Smith, as I argued, victimized Isi Tute and at least 2 other young men.
Now, I did try to speak with prosecutors following the verdict, but they declined for comment. During the interview with Jimmy Turk, Tute and his family left through the back of the courthouse. I asked Turk if Tute's family will be sending out a statement. Turk says the family wants to celebrate for right now and speak at a later time. In Christiansburg, Kelsey Jean-Baptiste, WFXR News.